First question for you. So in Radical Markets, you study the functioning of markets, and actually you have some suggestions about how to improve that functioning. So if you could tell us a little bit about your work in that space and the main ideas and concepts in Radical Markets, I think it'd be wonderful.
Yeah, so the basic idea of Radical Markets is that we think that we live in a free market society, but in fact, our markets are pervaded by monopolies. And that private property itself, which is so core to how we usually think about markets, actually creates those monopolies. And it argues that we can actually have a much more free market system, paradoxically, through the common ownership of property, through a system where things are continually up for auction and the revenues of those auctions are returned to the public. And by doing so, we actually make a much more competitive market in the control over assets, but the value gets returned to the public as a whole. So actually, by moving away from private property towards some notion of more common property, we actually have a more dynamic and competitive market.